because I'm never
Yeah.
playing my best.
Cool.
Going this, but
Right.
I feel like I'm dying in these really important moments. Like I die before a huge fight happens and we lose. Like the hold, we lose the map. I'm like, oh man, this is tough. I'm
Mm.
I'm 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 like stuck at low masters like I reached 2 months ago. You know?
Yeah. 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 Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you've reached your ceiling for right now, right?
Yeah, I have reached my ceiling. That's what it feels like. Yeah.
So it's really kind of deciding like what's next. Let me put it this way. Okay, so the analogy I can give you is that you have like this massive stone over your head when you're a bronze player,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and as you get stronger, you say throw more weight on it, 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 and it gets more and more and more and more. So when we say that you got stuck, you could still look up and see 476 kilos on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? At Masters 5. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
stuck at a high rank, right? You've,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it gets more and more difficult to find out what you need to be doing better, whether it's an informational standpoint or a practice standpoint or training schedule, training quality. Um, and so I guess
Mhm.
that's why we're here, right? So
Yeah, of course. Of
for
course.
you, we've had a few sessions. So
Of course.
I
Quite a lot.
trust you more than I did at the start because
Yeah, when I was in plat.
I bet you have probably a little bit of a better idea of generally what's going wrong. Not strategically necessarily, maybe strategically. What are some things you're struggling with? You said dying at some crucial moments. Is that really the case, or are those just a couple of really memorable games that hurt your feelings?
Those are the most memorable games, you know?
All right, all right.
Very
So would you?
memorable games.
So maybe something to look at, but maybe not something to overemphasize. How about the boring stuff? Is there anything boring, not flashy, not anything narrative driven that you probably would benefit from cleaning up a little bit?
Hmm. I think I time my flanks too early, or I pick an angle that's too early or too late. It's
Right.
that the timing, you know? It feels
Yes.
like
So
takes
what
too
dictates
long for me to
that?
get to like an angle. You know, it feels like because Cass is very slow. He has a roll,
Okay.
but he's pretty slow. And
So
I feel like I'm taking too long. I'm walking like a mile, like 5 miles. I have a whole 5K to go to the angle I want to go. And when I'm
right.
there, my team is dead. I'm like,
So the
oh
question
shoot.
is, does it take you too long to decide on the angle, or is it the wrong angle, or is it just a good calculated risk that just didn't happen to work out that one time?
I do pretty risky plays. I try to go for something a little risky. I'm like, maybe this will work me on that. But if I die, we respawn, we go again.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
that's what it is. Yeah,
Are they worth the reward if you were to execute them?
probably. I would think so. I would think so.
So then what's the problem? Do you just need to keep doing the same thing and get better at doing it?
Yeah, but man, I'm like, I don't know. It's tough, man. These games are so hard. Everybody moves so fast. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, how can I keep up with this?
Yeah.
I feel like a
But
boomer.
yeah, I mean, you're one of them though, right? Like you're in there
Yeah,
with them, right? So you're contributing just as much as they are, right? So you're reaching flow state is what you're doing, where the amount of challenge is equal to your skill now, right? Like you're not quickly improving anymore, and that's not looking to be the case
it
anymore.
was
So
very fast improvement
it
from like these
was,
last few months. It's huge.
it really
I'm
was.
like,
So
wow.
so you're going to have a lot of non-linear improvement, even if you do apply yourself perfectly. You're going to go up and you're going to go down, and you're going to have moments of plateau. When I climbed from bronze to grandmaster, I did so relatively quickly. I think it was about 14 months, but
Mhm.
there were still. I did not climb from. It wasn't like smooth. Like I was stuck in plat for probably like high plat, like in the same 100 SR for like
Mhm.
2-ish months. And then I was stuck
Mhm.
in mid to high diamond for another 2 months. So like I did improve in leaps and bounds, and I got stuck. Like that happened frequently.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's normal. But every time I made a breakthrough, um, it was a combination of really nothing fancy, like just sticking with my practice schedule and then a little bit of self review
See, I see. I see. I
and
see.
coming up with and not coming up with new ideas because eventually there's only so many concepts that you can look over, right? I mean, you've seen my
Mhm.
tracer or Cassidy coaching sessions; it's the same fundamentals, but like an insight into my own gameplay, right? So,
Mhm.
let's start with this. Would you have any questions, strategy wise, matchup wise, map wise, from last session? It wasn't too long ago, right?
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. I wrote this down because let me see. Um, let me scroll up a little bit. I wrote it somewhere else. Um, hmm. You remember? So I remember you saying like when an angle feels bad, there is a solution. But I feel like the solutions I choose are always not are pretty mediocre. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like oh this
Are,
angle I keep dying here, I keep getting dove. I'm like okay, let me try somewhere else. And then
are
they
you,
react to me going there. I'm like what? They're so fast. I pick right lane and I'm getting destroyed in right lane. I go main. I get rolled in main. Oh my gosh, there's just so many. I feel like
are
I'm
you relying?
calculating.
Are you relying too much on the element of surprise?
Um, yes.
Okay.
That's what helped me out when I was climbing.
I mean,
They
right?
didn't know I was there. You
Right,
know?
like not like you're going to reach a point here where like the vast majority of the angles you take are going to be contested.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you're
Okay.
mispositioned. You just have to be ready to fight for it.
I see. I see. Maybe that's
So
why I'm like dying so early because I'm like okay they're not gonna know I'm here.
right.
I'm gonna try to get
Well,
some
they're
kills
gonna know
in.
you're there, right?
You
So
know?
it's just how do I behave? How many resources can I pull? How long can I live? Can I take two people's attention? Yeah, I mean, it's like I always joke that like silver tracers get to like plat, and all of a sudden they're like Spylo, the flanking doesn't work anymore. I'm like, yes, it does. You just have to embrace the fact that you're not going to be killing backline for free anymore. It's like they're gonna put people on you. That's value, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So just settle
Plus, I
down a
have to
little
get
bit.
some
Like
kills, you know?
yeah, I get that, but like, and obviously you still have that opportunity given the amount of bursts that you have. But no, there's always going to be resources put on you. The more valuable of a player or person that you are, more often you're going to get more resources, right? So they're going to get focused on even more. So you got to respond to that, right? And not by not taking the angle, just not taking the angle with the intention that I'm going to murder somebody right now. I'm going to take the angle and resource trade, right?
Trading resources. I think that's something I need to learn in this higher up. Like,
Yeah,
it's always just like it's like a more of attrition.
If it makes you feel any better, it's a really simple concept. You could coach it to a bronze player. Bronze Cassidy. You take a flank, you got the Ana Zenyatta on you looking at you. What do you tell that bronze Cassidy to do?
He's cooking.
Yeah.
You got two players looking at him for one.
Right, but what does he do? How does he behave?
He probably feels like, oh, I didn't get those kills.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, but how do
Yeah.
you want him to behave? You're coaching him, right? He's on the flank. There's
Yeah.
got a bunch of people looking at him. What do you tell
Just
him to
stay.
do?
Just don't push. Just stay.
Right.
You got
stay.
players on you. You know.
Right. How do you use your abilities? How do you use cover?
You guys cover, of course. Yes. Yeah.
Right. What
Keep
about
your hinder.
abilities?
Keep your roll.
Yeah. See, you
Don't
got it.
don't spam the roll and the hinder. I have
Right,
that problem
right.
still. Like I spam. I see somebody. I hit E. I'm like okay. It's like a habit. I just press E
Right.
the moment I see them, especially
Right.
against tracers. Oh my
Right.
gosh, it's hard to time the
It is.
hinder.
It is. It's just a strategy thing, right? It doesn't mean that you go somewhere else. It's just you behave different when you're on the angle, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So,
So it's like a mindset change and mentality. when it's angles,
exactly,
you know?
exactly. I mean, I have a whole video on it for tracer players called the Kevster principle. It's just appreciate the fact that you're pulling the resources and don't end. I mean, tank players have the same problem. I coach a lot of plat wrecking ball players that either are server admin or dying because one or two counter swaps, and they just end every single time. It's like you could still play wrecking ball, you could still roll through, just don't roll in slam without shields. You know, like you got to know
Yeah.
your risks. Like you got to play with their attention because
Yeah,
that's all
I
you're
see.
really doing. So maybe the same thing with you. Any other strategy matchup stuff? Questions since last time?
I usually only play like 2 hours, but I really want to play more. But I feel like by the time I hit my second, third hour, I'm like my brain is mush.
Yeah.
You know, I really want to play more. I want to play more, but I
You
feel,
should,
yeah,
you,
just
you-
like
you should play more. Just I wouldn't play ranked and I wouldn't play cast.
ooh, you mean like just like I have an alt now. You don't make
Yeah.
it an alt. I have an alt now. I could,
Yeah, go for
you
it.
know, but I would love playing cast. Cast is my
can-
boy.
Yeah, you can play cast. You can play cast on an all if you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't be
Okay.
optimal. I prefer you to off hero. I prefer you. To
I
go
do
on
have
all-
hero on that account. I've been playing a little more
All
Tracer.
right.
Tracer's hard. but-
I would encourage you to not play Cassidy. In fact, I'd rather you play ranked on support or ranked on tank or ranked on your alt DPS playing learning Genji or something stupid, right? Than play cast. That would be best case scenario. But yeah, if you want to keep
Okay.
playing just because Overwatch is fun, then yeah, just don't play ranked Cassidy. That's it.
yeah, that's true. I don't know, I had a lot of fun playing this game.
Yeah. And if you feel up to it, you got a good night's sleep, you're not feeling super stressed, you can push that to 3-4 hours. Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. I see.
Take your breaks between each
Okay.
game too. Get up, stretch your
I
legs.
do take a quick break, kind of just walk outside for a little bit, come back in.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That will help extend the quality of your sessions too. So
Mm-hmm.
I've had
I
days
see.
where I on non-stream days when I'm learning like a new hero or whatever, and I'll have like one coaching session. Rarely happens, but when it does, back in the day, I could get like 4 or 5 hours even of rank, good
Mm-hmm.
quality ranked. But Obviously took a lot of sleep and a lot of breaks. So, okay, good question. Anything else?
Yeah. Not sure. We'll see if something comes up. I know.
Okay. Yeah, we can look at replay code or live coaching or whatever you'd like to do.
Let's
man.
live coach it this time. Last time we did a little
Okay.
replay coach. We'll live coach it.
Sure.
Of course. Let me share my screen. Share your screen.
I don't know why I'm sharing my screen.
It's a habit. It's a habit. It's a habit.
That's it exactly.
It's a habit. Let me change my resolution so I don't get lag when I'm sharing screen. Because
That's
then
good.
Nitro has these type of streaming stuff. Okay, now I queue.
Sure.
See if anybody in a deathmatch. You know, I was looking at the cast skins the other day, and I think his Overwatch 2 looks way better than his first one.
You think so? I actually don't really
I'm
know the
way too loud.
difference that clearly, to be honest with you.
With his skin? With his Overwatch? Wait, we'll take a look.
Yeah,
We'll take
like
a look.
off the top of my head, I don't.
His beard is like super grown, right? Look at
yeah.
this right there. See that?
Oh yeah, it's true.
And
He's
then
got
you
like
see-
he's more of an outlaw, and then he's kind of more of like a mature outlaw. You know?
Yeah.
He's
Looks
kind
way
he's kind of
nicer.
edgy. He's kind of like in his young edgy phase. You know?
I like it. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Is anybody in here? There's a lot of people in here. I'm a little shaky right now. Usually I don't play at this hour.
Yeah. When do you usually? Oh, that's right. You usually play earlier, right?
I played earlier today, yeah.
Smart.
Yeah. So I actually didn't play yet. I played like one game, and I was like, wait, I have a coaching session today. So I'll
Yeah.
push it.
That works. I just
Yeah.
got back from a wedding.
Oh, I heard. I saw you
Yeah.
were like, no stream. It's
Freaking exhausted, man. So I only have one
How was the
session
wedding?
day. Yeah, it was fine. I mean, I've been out of state like so many times this year, like 7 or 8 times this year.
wow.
4 weddings.
Because you went to
New
the
Hampshire.
Overwatch spotlights, and then
Yeah.
you went to another wedding.
Yeah, 4 weddings,
All the
all of
way.
them out of state. Overwatch Spotlight. There's something else I'm forgetting as well. I can't remember. There's a couple of reasons I was out of
shoot.
town. It's been a long travel. I was the MC and the DJ for this wedding as well, so
Wow.
it was a long weekend. First day, I
wow.
got an hour of sleep because we had to get
Oh,
up super
man.
early, and I wasn't sleeping well at my parents' house because they live near the airport. It was a mess. So
Oh,
can't
man.
recommend. But yes, I'm back, and we're in theory done for the year. Okay, let's honestly whatever you want to ban here is fine. Cassidy.
Usually I ban Diva, Freya, Soul's Widow. But I'll ban what they're banning too.
Yeah,
Usually I
you don't
kinda
need to
match it.
ban Widow here either. Don't think.
Yeah, the control map.
Widow's cheeks here.
She is cheeks. Freya though, man,
Freya's
she's popping off.
Freya's pretty good in this map. She's all right. Yeah, she's
Diva
the
is
nerf.
always
The
my
nerf.
first ban, too.
Nerf was really good on Freya. Like that. That was a. She might still be played a lot, but she is pretty significantly nerfed.
They nerfed her updraft, right? It's like a second
They nerfed
longer
her
cooldown.
updraft. They nerfed her dash. They nerfed her ability to hold positions in the air.
Wow.
They also nerfed how long she can hold her scope. They nerfed a lot of
Wow.
things. Yeah, I mean, she definitely was. It was really funny because her win rate just was really bad and then really good. Still not a great
Wow.
in lower ranks, but people figured it out. It was like that
Wow.
with Juno. It was like that with Juno too.
Juno's great. I love playing with the Juno.
Okay, we
Also-
can, go ahead.
I also play really bad against dive. I think I'm not really. I like brawl, poke. Sure, I'm good, but like dive,
Yeah.
I get
It could-
destroyed in dive as
It
cast.
could just be one of those. It's not exactly the same, but again, it's like you are going to get dove. You're going to get attention. How do you respond to that attention? You know, when you're not running into the backline and murdering people, right?
Probably just like
Okay.
get resources out of them. You know.
Yeah. So let's choose our angle, and then let's try to respond to the attention. If they don't give you resources, you can look for something. If they do give you resources, just hold the corner and live.
Okay.
So I want you to take an angle and then respond to the enemy team's attention. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's the goal, right?
You got it. You got it. Okay. Let's look. See what they got. Can I kind of like bot? Like, oh, people, I'm gonna shoot. I like playing on this side over here. It's pretty good. Ooh, Kitty over here. Let's try over here.
Yep. This appears to
Oh,
be
wow.
a 2v1.
It's a 2v2.
Yeah,
The kid
sorry,
over.
2v2, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, beef.
You're okay.
Oh,
Oh, that was almost clean. Yeah, so your
That
Kiriko
was
messed up there,
clean.
but you see how like that felt so much better.
yeah, because I know they use a Suzu. They use
Well, it's a 2v2
nade.
is all I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
Like, it's a 2v2,
2v2, yeah.
right? You respected the 2v2, and you should have won it, right?
Yeah.
That was
Let's
good.
try over here.
It's fine. No attention, but they're gonna give you attention soon.
I'm out of that.
Yeah. They're in fact they're gonna keep pushing this.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Holy server. I'll go over here.
But that allows your tank to walk forward, so now they're gonna be here again.
Oh.
That's good. You're good. Don't sweat it.
Oh. Let's try. Let's go main a little bit.
You're just waiting for your tank anyway. All right, listen.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'm out of there.
Disengage. Yep. Good. Look at that. You
got
get the
a
cap
full
off of
Lucio.
that. Yeah. Push.
Yeah.
Push. There's no resources on you right now.
Oh. That's okay.
You got this still.
Oh.
Yeah. We needed to go for the honor right there.
Yeah. She just disappeared off my.
But
field
you know
of
as
view.
messy this is, it's like the push pull is feeling good, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
listening. Where are they? Where can I go? It's still winnable too. I think you guys have a support ult here. Press tab.
We have.
Yeah.
We use
Yeah, you
one.
got-
We use one.
you got-
We have another one coming though. And a blade.
You might even just be able to ult this here, if you need to. You may
Yeah,
not need
we'll see.
to. Nice. So same thing. Take an angle. Count the attention. Just count the attention, basically.
Count. Count attention. You
It's
got
not
it.
always that simple, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's 2. Okay, everyone's here. I'm gonna actually there's a Genji over there. Someone's here.
Do you have resources, or are you by yourself?
I have. Everyone just left. Okay, I'm out of here. Let's try this. There's a Lucio after me. And it's 2 people.
Yeah, but you
You
got
have to
help
hinder.
now, so you're good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother.
This match is noon.
Sure.
Oh. I can help this Genji.
Yep. Go for it.
There's 2v2 over here. That's
Nice.
1.
Good job standing still as well. All right, take your angle. Don't get lazy here.
Oh.
So that's a situation where it was a 1v1, but it
Yeah.
wasn't a 1v1 because you didn't have resources and she did. So you were half and she was full. So that it's so when I said simple addition, that's the disclaimer, right? When you don't have your hinder, you don't have your roll, it's not a fair 1v1 if they have
Oh, yeah.
cooldowns. You get what I'm saying? So, but if it's a 2v1 and you've got nano boost or you have all your cooldowns, then yeah, maybe you can push that, right? So it's always it's a question of addition. Okay, I'm down HP, so I don't take the 1v1. Okay, I have help, so I do take the 1v1, right? You did a good job there at the end. That's good. I didn't like
Yeah.
the whole high noon setup, to be honest with you. I thought it was kind of a you didn't really
Yeah.
control any space with it. But beyond that, we're not really concerned about that. The way you
Yeah,
positioned, the way that you
angled-
moved,
Yeah.
yeah, it was really good. Give it up. All right, take your angle and then listen. Respond to resources. Either push,
got it.
pull, or hold.
I love going on that right side over here. That's 1. I'm half though. I don't think that
Yeah,
counts.
that's okay. You can maybe hold the corner here though.
That's 2. That's Tracer. Oh,
As
they're
long as
trying
you
to.
got
And
that-
that's a Kiriko?
Yeah, so this space is good for you as long as you're careful and you get resources. So she's out. So maybe. Yeah, you need to push.
I'll
You're not being
take it.
contested. You need to go.
Oh, that's TP.
You're still not being
Where'd you go?
contested. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh. Oh, that's a.
Yep.
recall
Grab Mega
right
and
there.
get out.
Yeah, you're right.
Find your
But the
corner.
Hazard's got space. I like this space here.
Yep. Listen and then go. Okay, go.
The
Go, go.
ball. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Listen.
Oh.
You're down resources. Be careful.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was okay, except for at the start. You were too slow to push when you're uncontested on that angle.
Mm-hmm.
So you're.
It feels like I'm contested, you know? Because
Yeah,
I don't know where
it
they
does.
Are, you know?
It's really scary. It is.
Oh shit.
Nice.
There we go.
All right, take your angle or hold here.
I'm gonna hold. Actually.
Yeah, it's okay. Nice.
I should help you, Genji. It's fine.
It's okay.
I might have to get out.
So that's an earned death because you had an opportunity to kill the Echo. You failed it, so that's a mechanical failure, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But there was no way for you to try to disengage and live that better than you did. You had your resources, you had a Meg, they just were 4 of them right there. You messed it up, but that was okay.
Holy lord.
All right, where's your angle? And just obviously listen.
I want to try something else.
Sure, you've got noon here, so you're more flexible.
Yeah, I could go left side.
Yeah, I don't think you have a sleep dart here either, so.
Oh, wow! What a pulse. I'm waiting for plays here.
Do it. Oh,
this is
that's unfortunate.
This is kind of scary.
Yeah, get a trade and die. Oh, nice, perfect.
Okay,
That's really good. That's really good. You might even be able to get her. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's 2 for that. 2 for that.
Nice. That was best case scenario right there. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. That worked because there's nobody there. You had the angle for free, right? So even though you were down 2, you and your hazard had the entire map, and then you're getting traits. Like you're still getting traits here.
Yeah. Actually, is our hazard alive? He's respawning.
Just listen.
Oh, what a kill.
That sucks. That's okay. Take your angle here. Take your angle. Cautiously, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's try. Wait, he's got ult. I'm gonna go here again. Oh, what?
Nice.
Okay,
Good trade. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you died as well. I thought you would have gotten some more support there.
I know. What's okay?
Yeah. You might just be able to go main here, and main might be an angle depending where your team is, so watch carefully.
Yeah, we got 2 right, 2 main. I can go main.
Kind of like zoning high noon this.
I really want to noon this, but I don't know where they are.
Yeah, do it.
That was a... Oh. Let's try here. Oh!
Ah.
How unfortunate.
Just a little messy. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just a little messy. That's just a situation where if you're able to hit your shots, you're able to play the corner better. I think you get 1 or 2 there. Echo living there. I think she was right above your head or right on the corner. That was kind of criminal.
Oh my gosh. There's so much things going on. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I look at?
Yeah, but again, remember, like, it's okay, right? It's okay to mess up at noon, you know, especially if I'm asking you to, right? It's all right.
Yeah.
Respond to how many threats are there. You had a really high value first fight in terms of practice, a really high value first round. So this is going to be another one, right, where it's going to be really hard to track how many people are aware. So again, roll out, listen, respond. Let's do it again.
Roll out, listen, respond. Okay.
You're doing a good job so far.
5, 4,
Wow.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective. Hello there.
Let's get it done.
I'm gonna try here.
Do it.
I like playing like these tight spots where the big pack
All
is.
right.
I hear 2. Oh yeah. Oh, missed Tinder. Oh.
Okay. Do you have resources?
Hold on. There's a Lucio in there too. Okay, there's a Tracer here too. There we go.
You see how you're carrying this with your response?
Mm-hmm.
They're marketing these angles heavily, and you're being very cautious.
Yeah. Trying to play a little safer here.
Well, only because they're giving you attention. If they don't give you attention,
Yeah.
do not play safer.
Oh. Maybe this will work.
Nobody
What
here.
team is that? They're right over here. Oh, I see the right side. I don't know where they. I don't know where they were.
It's okay.
Oh, they're all behind. I see. That's why. Okay.
It's fun being the main
Um,
character, right?
For real.
And why were you the main
Really?
character there? Why were you allowed to be the main character? Was there any pressure on you at all?
No, there's no
Right.
pressure.
So you played aggressive and you got away with it.
Wow.
But they might be pressure on you now. So just listen.
Yeah, I hear one. Oh, I hate playing against you. It was one here too. 2v2. I'm out of here. Let's try this. It's 1v3.
Take a different angle. Don't just stack here.
Let's try this one.
And listen.
Plotting out the dig site.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay.
try to
That's okay.
play left
That's
side
okay.
here.
Still winnable here. You can even
Yeah.
give them point if you want. Do it. Do it. Honestly, do it. Screw it.
Let's try it. Oh, I almost got him too.
That's okay. Play your life now.
Yeah,
Play your life.
you're right. Play my life.
To my will.
I'm not sure where the players are.
Just be patient.
That's one. Oh shoot. There we go.
Okay. Assume they're gonna touch.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good job. Do you see how easy this felt? Right. Now, not perfect all the time, but sometimes it just felt really natural. The
Yeah.
reason that you're able to do this is because you've earned the right for me not to yap about which angle to take. Why? Because your angles are pretty good. Why? Because you've practiced them a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
So now you can focus on, okay, if they push me on the angle, how do I respond? You notice that? And that's all
Yeah.
you did that round, right? It's like, oh, what do you want? So how do I rotate? How do I rotate? And you kept holding angles. Now, it wasn't perfect, right? But it was pretty darn good. That was. Do you feel the difference there with how you were responding?
Oh yeah. It's tough, but it's pretty tough. I missed my hinders, but we did some. We responded.
You did really good. I think like for even the ones that you failed, you knew exactly. Okay, I overstepped there, right? And that was not easy. That's Genji Tracer, Kiriko, Lucio. That Lucio was
Oh
on
man,
your tail,
that
right?
was so hard.
They were coming after you, right? They were. I
Yeah.
think you in any other situation would have gotten punished there, taking those angles many times, right? So let's do it again. Any questions?
How do I like? Actually, I don't. I'm not sure. I don't know how to word this. Something about like. I think it's like an intuition about what should I do? You know, because I'm just like riffing.
Okay, so
The whole time I'm
but
just riffing, you know?
but see, that's because that's my point. You've earned the right to be instinctual with your positioning. Not all the time, but but did you notice that your angles are pretty good even when you were riffing? Why? Because you practice your positioning for dozens, 50, 60, 100, 200 hours.
You're right.
Your angles were pretty good. You were not thinking about your angles outside of the start of the fight. Once fight started, you weren't thinking about your angles, and yet you'd get pushed and you'd retake an angle or retake a position. Sometimes you'd jump in on the middle, but very rarely. So it's okay to riff because you weren't focusing on your mid-fight positioning necessarily. You were focusing on how do I respond when people are looking at me. So if a plat player I was doing this with, they'd be a whole lot worse at positioning under pressure. But it's still worth practicing. So good job.
Even with like, my aim is a little shaky today. Maybe because you're watching me play.
It almost certainly, yeah. It's almost certainly. It's a lot. There's a lot of pressure. Whenever there's this much pressure, especially on like a strategic thing, you're gonna make generally better decisions when you have time to think, but you're gonna miss a lot of shots, right? That's
I'll
normal.
miss a shot.
That's normal. That's normal.
But
honestly, I think you played very well.
Oh.
And I think you
man.
felt it too, right? Like especially that first round, that third round, like felt like you were just
I was like
controlling
a
your own
little
fate.
shaky.
Well, I mean, in terms of how you were moving, right?
Yeah.
I felt like the Genji Tracer just couldn't kill you. Every time they ignored you, you killed them, like 2 or 3 of them. Every time they focused you down, you just live, get support pocket, and then waste their time.
I hope the next game we get something like super like Hazard, Tracer, Genji. Those are my hardest ones to play. And that's like a really big map, like I don't know, Circuit.
Yeah, that can be hard.
Cassim's like those big. Cassim's one of the worst map. I think it is Circuit. Oh nope. Oh,
Oh, I was unlucky.
he's cracked.
Come on, Cole. Try a little harder.
I'm a bit bummed Cass doesn't have any skins lately. He got one a couple seasons ago. He should get a
Yeah.
mythic skin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. Any questions from last game, I guess, before we
You really underestimate.
keep going?
questions about anything? About anything?
Yeah, anything. How the last game? Or anything else or unrelated?
How would I play Cass? Oh, actually, I don't. I probably figure it out myself. Like when I'm playing against large maps. Wait, I know this answer already. It's be creative.
Yeah.
But how do I know I'm being creative? You know?
You don't need to know about being creative. The reason that we say creativity is what you need is creativity is what allows you to think of different angles. But once once you're forcing yourself to think about different angles, that's good enough.
Oh my goodness. I still haven't figured out how to fight Freya yet. I haven't played much because she was banned.
The big thing with playing as Freya?
Against Freya.
Oh, against Freya. Big thing with
Yeah.
versus Freya is if you can, when she's scoped in on you, focus on rolling and or dodging her bolt burst. She can't do it forever. And when she's between that burst, like right there, bam, bam, and then you can roll or live that.
Like two-shotter, yeah.
Yeah, then as soon as that burst is gone, she's really vulnerable. So I would actually try to not go toe-to-toe with Freya if she knows where you are. Waste her time, let her waste her bullets, her dashes, and then abuse her. Because especially since the nerf, her window of vulnerability is like literally like 8 or 9, 10 seconds. So she'll still be able to hit a bolt at you, but it's way harder to bolt spam after the first try.
Maybe a different angle.
I feel like also another question about team composition. I feel like I'm not really considering the team composition. I just kind of just play Cass.
Cass is pretty flexible.
Pretty flexible.
Yeah, I do.
I know he's mostly like a brawl hero, right?
Time to waste.
Not really. No. Like,
Really?
in meta's past, yeah, he was like a medium range. But the funny thing is, it's like a lot of brawl comps like to move real fast, and Cass is kind of slow. So
He's very slow.
It really depends on the composition. I've seen him played in like hybrid dive stuff. I've seen him played in a lot of different circumstances. I wouldn't really worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Long queue time.
Yeah,
Everyone's out of
that's fair.
school right now.
Nah, that's
4:37 in my area.
We got time.
Oh, rolled.
Where was
I
that?
wish I had more questions.
No, it's
I just
fine.
feel like I was feeling kind of stuck. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, you know, not every session needs to be, especially after the first session, needs to be a question and answer. Sometimes it's just good to get back in the mindset of how we practice. Hopefully without
Yeah.
me.
There's fire.
Yeah, that's how it worked out when I got out of plat and diamond. I was
Yeah.
pretty proud of myself. Pretty surprised I got out
I
of
was very,
platinum,
very
you know?
impressed. Very impressed. But see, it wasn't when you put in the work, right?
Yeah.
That's the result.
Still haven't seen my
I'm reading this book on Walt Disney biography.
Ooh.
Yeah.
An autobiography. I remember reading that when I was a kid.
Yeah, so it's an old one. And
Really?
yeah, it's from like
Is it blue?
1975. Nope, it's not
Is it a
blue.
blue- What?
It's way old. It's like 50 years old, whatever. And
Wow.
it
As old as you, man.
okay, buddy. So it's freaking old, and it's, you know, I don't know much about Walt Disney going into it, and you know, a lot of people are like, oh, he's really talented, you know, he's very like, and dude, that guy freaking had crazy work ethic, you know, like for years, for 20 years. Like he was doing cartoons and animations and doing this stuff when he was like 16, 15 years old, and he was drawing even younger than that. He was like trying to run his own business when he was like 19, and he just I mean, to talk about failure. The guy was failing constantly. Like he was like bronze in business, you know, and bronze in cartoons and bronze.
Bronze business
for years, for like a decade, right? So it's like it's funny you think, oh, Walt Disney is super successful, but dude, that guy is like the first 12 freaking years or whatever of his like business career was like slight success failure, like slowly up, but there was no mystery about how he was successful. And most people I've read are like that, you know. So it's like plat to masters is crazy, and maybe your friends will be like, oh yeah, you know, just you got the hit scan aim, you know, I just don't have that. It's like, you know, there were no you didn't take any shortcuts, you know. You worked really hard for what you got. So
I don't like banning Widow in here.
yeah, this is a good map to ban Widow on, I think.
D.Va's always been insta ban. I hate playing against D.Va.
Yeah, she's good this map too. Banning Malga on this map is a choice.
You don't like the Malga ban?
Malga on Dorado. Malga's not even that. Malga's so easy to counter support too.
They want to ban Frey. I'll ban with you.
Sure. If you get any two of those bans, even Sojourn ban would be helpful for you too.
Yeah, I know. Perfect.
Nice.
They ban a tank.
That's juicy bans right there.
Wait, that's the bands I wanted. Those are all my bands.
Yeah, all your bans.
Those are all my bands. Perfect.
Merry Christmas.
It's the perfect game.
I kind of like the Gambler or Riverboat. I think it's Riverboat.
I love the Riverboat skin.
That's probably my favorite.
He has a voice line when you get an elimination. It says it just wasn't in the cards for you.
Oh,
I think it's really cool.
Dude, of course that's a skin specifics. I didn't realize that. I'm dumb as rocks, man.
Another one is when he respawns, he says, "Ain't time to fold them yet." I think that's just a hard line.
Of course.
I think that's a hard
That
skin.
makes total sense.
I haven't played Dorado in a hot minute.
Yeah. This is one of those creative moments, right? Where like maybe short range off angles don't work out as well given the lack of sight lines, the big nasty verticality. So when we're creative, I don't mean that you need to do creative things just to be silly, right? Just think, where do I need to be, right? Let's do the same thing though. I want you to really push your pre-fight angles because it's gonna be a little bit harder in this map. But once you're there, how much attention are you getting?
Let's see. Let's go on this left side. They added this recently.
All right, how much attention you get?
Oh, there's an Ane over here. That's two.
How much attention now?
Contest those? 0. You gotta go at 1. Oh! Wow.
Wait, chill. You have no resources, so you're gonna live.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe grab the Mega. Okay, you're good. No,
really
no attention and full resources, so you're good to go.
Let's help the...
Uh-oh, look at that attention you're getting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, good
I
stuff.
got zoned out by the dynamite.
Check your team for me real fast. Where are they at?
There are monkeys in. We got an Echo over here.
Just all right, relax. Think about your angle, and then how much attention are you getting?
I'm getting 0 right now. I really want to get this Ash. Or that I think.
Nice.
I was gonna die there.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. You were too late to rotate once you got to that bridge. You got off the floor, you cleared out the Genji, you got the kill, and then you didn't get any attention, and you just kind of froze. Right? Now I was talking to you, so I'm distracting you a little bit, but I want you to be very snappy. No attention, find something to do. If you
find
got
something to do. There's always gotta be something to do. Okay.
Now listen. There it is. That's attention. It's okay.
Oh my. Okay, we got 2. Is there a pack in this room?
Nope, there's not.
I want to try it again.
All right, let's go. Let's go. No attention. Let's go.
Oh, there she is.
It's okay. Grab the Mega.
Ash, the Echo's up there, so I can space in.
Yeah.
I do not want to fight that. What?
I don't know. Do it. It's more of a zoning value here. Yeah, there it is. That's just zoning. Good.
Oh!
Good. Just relax. No resources. Oh, huge Hender too, actually. That's going to save your Juno. You can
Okay,
even
I'm gonna go
babysit
over here.
this. Yeah.
Did he
Okay, no,
rotate?
he's
Is
yeah,
the
he's
monkey
going to
still
go
there?
over he's going to go over the roof.
Yeah.
He's behind you.
Yeah.
Not
Let's see
there,
where he
not
is,
there. I think he's going to jump over the mega behind you here. Yeah.
though. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, let's get off of cart. Get off of cart.
Yeah, I don't want to be on cart. I don't like being on cart.
Yeah, find your
Is
angle.
he still up?
Nah, he went all the way to their spawn.
I was like,
Nice job.
I lost track of
Okay,
him.
so again, kind of relax, take a deep breath. Let's focus on pre-fight positioning.
Pre-fight angle.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go.
Don't forget, there's some new options to your right here as well inside that courthouse. Oh, there's a lot of attention.
Courthouse. There's the courthouse, huh?
Right there. Yeah.
This is a super
Alright.
deep flank.
That's all right.
So I
That's
gotta
all right.
like.
And all I want you to do is listen once you're here.
Okay.
That's attention. That's all right. We can live with that. Listen.
Oh.
Do you feel the value? You did nothing.
I do.
Kills wise.
Got
Grab it.
no
Yeah,
kills.
Just
a few
rinse
kills,
it.
but
Yeah, just
working.
rinse. Do it again. Look at the space that you're creating, right? Look how poor their positioning is here.
Oh, there's one.
Yep. Here, you might get walled. She's gonna try to wall you here, so be very
oh, yeah,
careful.
you're right. You're so right.
But
I
we
totally
can
forgot
hold
she
her. We
walled.
can hold her there. We can hold her there, though. Good. You can push
She
that.
wants
You
me
got
real bad.
resources. You got help. She doesn't have help.
Oh. I'm gonna drop down.
Yeah, look at that. Bubble,
And
nade,
try
jump. Now you have resources again.
Ooh.
Yep.
Pack's
Just grab
over
the
here.
mega.
See if I can get this May again.
Yeah. You have resources.
Oh, I don't know.
Just be careful
Holy
with dynamite. Careful with
server.
dynamite.
Yeah.
You're good. Just
I
chill.
li- Yeah. I'll
And
get
then,
back.
honestly, jump
Try and-
up and pop it.
And try it again.
Bait for sleep dart here. Just go for it.
Yeah. Well,
Pull.
we can wait a little bit. There we go.
Yeah. Careful sleep. She's gonna sleep you from under lift. I think.
She's asleep already. I think she's asleep.
Oh, she
already.
did? Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I heard. He's caught up.
Hold your
And the
angle.
Ana was zoned
Hold your
out.
angle. Well, don't drop. Don't drop.
Oh,
Yep, just slip.
I was
You're
lagged.
good.
That's fine.
You're good.
Let's try it over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You have an
Walk.
advantage here. She doesn't have resources. You do. Go.
my favorite perk in the game.
Let's go.
Let's try this. You heard that?
Mm-hmm. So I want you, if you see an opportunity, to go for it.
Oh, she has pack. Okay.
Go, 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 go. You got resources. You need to go.
I'm going. Wow.
Masterclass.
Wow.
How'd that feel?
I lived those. I don't know how I lived
Look at that
those.
strategy, you know?
Wow.
Good stuff. Look at those rotations. Beautiful work. All right, let's
Wow.
keep this. Let's stay locked in here. Now, this is a really naked sight line with that Ash, so you got to be really attentive.
You're so right. Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can't peek.
and
You
those
just
mates-
don't want to.
There we go. We got a soldier now.
Mm-hmm.
Here is.
This is fine.
Oh, they want me so
Yeah,
bad.
you're
See
good.
that?
You got a mercy pocket. We're okay. This is a 2v2.
You're right.
Take
You're
it.
so right.
Take it.
He's out.
Nice.
Perfect. And he uses heal.
Yeah. Nice. You can
And
even throw your
monkey's
Hender
over
there
here.
in that monkey, maybe. Have the Mega. We're cooking. All right, you got Juno help here.
I don't want to push that. He's just gonna delete me.
They got us outnumbered. Keep that in mind.
This might not work.
Yeah, good adjustment.
Learn that one from you.
I'm not gonna
No.
play patty cake with that soldier.
Uh-huh.
But
Ooh. Ooh. Now, don't over-push this. I want you to listen.
he's over there, right? No, no one's here. I want to noon this, but there's not a time for
Uh-huh.
this yet.
Uh-huh. You got
He
time.
might push me.
Yeah, he might.
Hold on. Oh, whoa!
It's okay. All right, so let's see if you can retake an angle here, wherever that may be. Yeah, push it back. I know they've used a lot of ults. It's okay. You do your thing.
Yeah.
Press tab for me. What's your ult situation like? Okay,
we got
we're
two,
getting there. We
almost
got
one
it.
coming
Yeah,
up.
we got it. All right, let's listen.
Oh, he's always gonna
This,
be there. I'm
yep,
somewhere
and
else.
yep.
Well, that bubble saved him.
That's all right. So you played.
Oh. Oh, wow.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you played that fight very well. Your team trolled hard. I don't know.
I didn't even know they were doing
your,
anything.
Your team took way too long to use their primal and copy, and just gave the enemy team. And then your Juno wasted her ult like way too. I mean, honestly, your Juno tried, but I think you played that one really well. Your tank and your Echo trolled that.
That's okay. At least I figured I was
Yeah,
doing well.
so for what we're practicing, you did a really good job. Like, you lost a duel to Cassidy, you disengaged the angle without losing it entirely, and then you got pocket. I mean, it's good. I think you should. This is, again, really, and this is a really rough map, right? Good job. Really nice job.
There's like two ways I could go on. Like, there's main, there's the
Under.
top where the soldier was, and then
Well, okay,
under.
and I want to highlight, again, you talked about you're just riffing it. The soldier controls your top angle. We're sitting in VOD review. I'm going to ask you where you're going to go, and you're going to say go underneath. I didn't say a word. You figured it out live time, right? You figured it out. You did a good job. Now, you could have figured it out 2 seconds faster. That would have been very useful, but you figured it out. Nice job. And I think the second point, you felt the push-pull. You felt, oh, no, they're looking at me, I live. And, okay, no, they're not looking at me, I push out. And then, oh, look at me, I live. And just kind of lived in that angle for a long time. It's really well done.
Yeah.
Do you feel the strategy here?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not telling you where to go or what to do. I'm just bringing your attention to what you need to be thinking about. Okay, so let's think starting position. And then again, I know this is a tough location, but starting position, and then again, respond to attention. How many resources am I getting? How many resources do I deserve? How should I hold it?
This is really hard. Positioning in this time is hard as cast.
It is. So we could just.
Here's
kinda-
like a little safer spot.
Sure, that's fine.
They got a ball.
Get this show on the road.
Oh wow. Missed the hinder.
It's okay. So you're not
Everyone's
getting
got up
any
here. I'm gonna go
resources right now. Yep.
Oh wow.
Now you are getting resources.
Oh.
That's okay.
He's way
That's
too
okay.
quick, yeah.
You overpush just a little bit without
Yeah.
roll. So that Zen and Ash were looking at you. So re-peeking
Yeah.
that without roll is really, really dangerous.
I was like, I'm gonna get two shots.
That's a 2v1, right?
It's
So you
ego
need
peak right
need
there.
roll for that, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. No attention. Let's push an angle. Very good. No attention. Let's push an angle.
Oh, there's one looking at me.
There's attention now. But you need to push that angle though, so you don't. Good. No attention. Push the angle.
Okay,
You can even
let's
walk
see it.
forward here as long as you're walking to cover. Good.
Ball is still here.
Look at all those kills that you got when they didn't know you were there, right? Then as soon as they look at you, you disengage, and then you peek again. You don't need the element of surprise. They know you're there. They just can't look at 7 different things at the same time.
You're right.
Okay, let's listen.
Thank you kindly.
That's 2 people.
Well, that's really bad. Oh,
That's okay.
missed the hit.
Might be able to get out here.
Oh,
Yeah, so that
I
was
wasn't
a
where
good.
my team was.
That was a good try. The deflected hinder really killed you because that killed you. Yeah, killed you.
I killed my Kira. I was like, oh
Yeah,
no, I messed
okay.
up.
That's okay. It was a lot of ults they were using in an awkward position to be in. That's okay. So let's reset. Where do you need to be? How much attention are you getting?
I get up there.
All right. Now keep in mind that you are a little by yourself, so let's be very cautious and listen.
Let's go back here. Ball's over here.
All right, so let's retake some space. You can push that.
There's 2 up here.
You've got some help.
I've got your back.
Be that back.
Much better.
I like the timing of that Hender there. All right, let's take some space. You've got help.
Let's get up here.
He's out.
Oh. Now he doesn't have to deflect. Oh, I didn't know the ball was here.
That's okay. So that's called an earned death. You got value. You manage your resources. You punish a dive, and then 3 people materialize. Could you have played that one better? Absolutely.
Yo,
Was it
always.
terrible? No.
Seen my ace.
Where's your angle?
Now that I'm here, I can go over here.
And you're not gonna be contested. So let's move.
Look at the ball.
Just make a decision. Make a decision.
I'm just gonna go up here.
All right. Hesitation's defeat, right? So just be quick.
Oh, yeah.
Make the wrong decision, but as long as you give yourself a second to think about it, commit. I didn't hear a Kiriko in there.
I know. I hear a little.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whoops. Oh,
That's okay. Just misplayed the
yeah.
duel. That's all.
Misplay duel. I dropped.
Yeah. You didn't even know where she was, right?
Yeah.
Still tradable. Your Kiriko's gonna die a little slow, so maybe there's an opportunity here. All right, so let's listen and retake. Your ball got a kill. Your ball got 2 kills. But let's not just run in, because they might put a lot of resources on you. Where do you need to be? Position, position, position,
I get
position.
some cover right here.
Let's go.
I don't want to die here. Let's play here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, server's on me. 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to refight that. Oh.
No, that's
Nice
okay.
try.
Value's there. How many resources?
Oops. Oh. Could've
Mechanical
gotten it.
misplay.
That's okay.
Yeah,
that's
mechanical
fine.
misplace. But you're right.
a good
it was,
choice, though.
It was a 2v1, but you had the ump drop on them. They had no idea you were there, and they were down resources. You should win that every time.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, that's Bob.
Let's do something silly. Let's do something silly.
Something silly?
Mm-hmm.
You got
Go,
something
go,
silly
go.
coming right up.
All right, let's do it.
I'm really feeling
Listen.
I've never seen it kill me this big before. Oh, he lives those. That's okay.
Okay, let's retake some space.
Okay.
Retake some space and listen.
Get up there.
Yep, let's do it. Press tab. See if there's any swaps. Yep, that I figured.
3 swaps. We got a Sombra. Uh-oh. And then,
Doesn't change anything. Just listen.
yeah.
I'm with you.
Where's the others? Another Cass. And Anna.
These barrels are smoking.
I don't want to look all back at the ball.
Listen. There's nothing on you.
have
You need
the
to go. You need to
ball?
go. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go.
Oh.
So that's a situation you're too slow. So your ball is fighting, 0 pressure. Now I think maybe you were thinking, oh, you know, I didn't know we were fighting there, so I'll cut you some slack.
No,
But
I knew the ball was in.
Do you see
I
how
was like-
quickly things go badly when you don't help?
Yeah.
Make a decision. Are we swapping or staying?
I'm staying.
Okay. Then let's get out of this choke. This is not where you want to be.
Oh, yeah, I should have swapped.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I thought I could live though, because I'm a whole team there. I was like, I can probably play here.
Yeah, but your team doesn't want to fight there is the problem.
Okay, I see.
That's okay.
Come on, Cole. Try a little harder.
We got
All right.
1-0 coming in.
Take your angle and listen. Good. Listen. Go.
Left.
Yep, there's nobody there. Go.
What a kill. Someone's up here now.
Yeah. Yeah. You got
He wants
resources.
that pack. Thought he was there.
She's right around the corner to the left, I think.
Over there.
Or he is, rather.
There's a Cass here too. I hear that footsteps
Mm-hmm.
from anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go. Everyone's over here. Where's that horse? There's a horse.
Not in an angle. You don't want to be here.
Oh yeah, I should have
Yeah,
flanked
you
that.
see it? Yeah, that's it.
That's got a 4.
That's okay. We got time.
That's my bad. Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
No time to waste.
Take your angle and
horse.
listen. Take your angle. And
Let's
listen.
go right here. I have noon.
Yeah. Seems good to
Main
me.
here. I don't want to get hooked. I don't want to get hooked.
Good zoning value here.
Yeah, that's one
Now,
up here.
where's your ankle? Where's your ankle?
Over here.
Yes. There's nobody here. Go. There's nobody here.
I'm going in. B for the century.
That's okay.
Oh.
Do,
Wow,
do you,
that
do you
so
see how
carried that fight.
quickly that I know as bad as that was mechanically towards the end there? Do you see how immediately 2 kills immediately? Why?
Yeah.
You tell me why.
It was an angle that they didn't know I was there.
Right. So that's the old school, right? It happens, right? You were not the tank there. Your tank was the tank, right? Ooh, nice. Your Sojourn was the tank.
I didn't know I
so
got that.
nobody's contesting you. So you just go and you kill. You're the main character. Honestly, the same thing here to an extent, right? Okay, actually, no. Actually, you are tanking here. You actually tank for your Winston there. Look at that. Nice.
How I lived that.
Clutch. That's
Clutch.
Clutch. Everyone has unclutch moments. Everyone has clutch moments. That was your clutch
Yeah.
moment. The end there was the unclutch moment, but you win it because you had good preventative or pre-fight, strategy. Now, I want to talk a little more about that last fight. What was your thought process? What angle should I take? You went far right angle. Why?
Because I had noon.
Because you had noon. It's a sniper
Yes.
ult. Zoning
Yes.
ult. They wanted to push cart. Guess what happens? The zoning on cart's really inconvenient. Somebody dies for it. Nice job. You realize I don't have noon anymore. There's a lot of pressure on main now. Everybody's on main. What do I need to do?
I rotate. Now
Rotate. That angle's no good,
Rotate.
right?
Yeah.
Now, was there anybody on that angle based off of your eyes and ears on that left
No.
side? No,
Don't think so.
nobody was
Nobody
there.
was there.
Nobody was there, and nobody was even thinking about it. So how did I want you to play on that angle?
Just shoot. Stand still.
Walk, shoot, not
walk.
just standing still, but you can walk forward to the next corner. You get what? Remember, so when we
Oh,
moved
there's
you
a
towards
corner right there.
right?
Yeah.
You got how you got the somber, right? So I think that's going to be that key challenge with you with Cassidy is getting those motions, getting those movements, right? But not just doing so blindly, doing so from corner to corner. And doing so
Corner
because
to
you know
corner.
the status of cooldowns and people's attention, and your HP, and are you contested or are you not contested? If you turn that left corner, and there's a Cassidy looking at you on that corner, what do? On that
I
left side.
either contest him or I just go somewhere else.
Could
I
you have gone
contest
somewhere else in that moment?
Don't think so.
Don't think
Honestly,
so
I don't
either.
think so.
I don't think
Yeah.
so either. So you know what you
You
do?
have to fight the Cass.
You have to fight the Cassidy. You just be very patient, hold the corner, hopefully get some heals if you need so, and
Yeah.
that's it. And so it's a war of attrition. You versus him. Who's going to last it out? Who's going to win that long duel, right? And that's good. That would have been the correct play. Now, they didn't contest you because your Sojourn had popped ult, so they were panicking. They also have nerves, not just you, right? And,
No, man.
And so you walk into the back line and just kill 2 people right there. And ironically, you actually whiffed all your shots on Anna, but still killed her because she wasn't thinking about Sojourn, and so she dies to Sojourn. That was good strategy. You did a great job. That is exactly what we wanted to practice. So I don't know if you can really divorce positioning from the responding to attention, listening, right? Because you notice that you would change how you'd position based off of the information that you would hear, right? But I don't think that you need to relearn the basic fundamentals of Cassidy positioning. You just need to do a better job deciding which angle to take or how to behave on an angle based off the info that you get. I want to bring your attention back to first point attack. Remember the Genji, Ana, Ashe, Winston shenanigans under that high ground?
Yes.
Do you think about how stressful that was? But maybe you don't know. I feel like at this point you probably understand how valuable that was for your team.
At that point, yeah, everyone was looking at me.
You got nade, you got bubble a couple
Yeah,
times.
so many
you
things
got
were happening,
dynamite. They were not using high ground to shoot your backline or shoot your tank. They're shooting you, and you lived over and over and over again and didn't really demand any healing. And that's kind of, you even killed the Genji when you overextended, right? So that's how you got to play DPS, right? You take these angles, you out mechanic, you out cooldown, but you decide. If you're a pro gambler, right, and you're dealt a 2 of clubs and a 3 of hearts, unless you know that you can bluff the particular people at your table, don't play the game. If you get double 2-tapped by Cassidy and you're 1 HP, don't pick the Cassidy. You know, if it's a 3v1, right? Think about like what happened like when you're under that room. The Winston dropped and you bubbled you and the Ana dropped down. Don't win the fight. Hold the angle, but don't try to fight that. Your team will win it. Don't worry. Right? And that happened over and over and over again all the way through second, third, and first point, right? So you did a great job. So concepts. Keep working on your positioning, right? Your pre-fight position. That can always get better. Can always take more experimentation. But the crucial thing is once you start on those angles, wherever it may be, you listen, you pay attention to cooldowns, you pay attention to how many resources am I getting? Am I getting pocket, right? Are my teammates going in without me and I'm just kind of holding the angle? And then I want you to respond, behave on that angle based off the information that you have. Does that make sense? Beyond that, I don't really have any other feedback. I think you did a pretty good job. There's always details that you can clean up. Most of your fumbles besides that were mechanical, which is just going to get better with time. You did a great job. Congrats on the Masters 4. Looking good. Do you have any questions?
Thanks. I feel like I'm so slow. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Should I always be thinking about like in Overwatch this game, right? Should I always be like, I should be doing something at this point in time?
If the fight has started and you're being uncontested, then yeah, you probably should be shooting something, right? But if the fight isn't started, like how many times did I yell at you to hurry, right? Like a couple of times.
Right?
A few times,
yeah,
right?
A few times.
When were those times? When were those times that you were too slow? What was the situation?
The
you remember?
fight was happening like when the ball was in.
The fight was happening, and were you contested or doing anything?
No.
No. That's when you needed to actually get rolling. Did I ever tell you to hurry when it was a 1v1? No. Did I ever tell you to hurry when it was a 2v1? No. Did I ever tell you to hurry when you were getting good damage on tank? No. You're fine. It's when there's something happening and you're not contributing at all. That's when you need to kind of hurry up. Or there were some times when you couldn't decide on an angle. Remember that? And I'd say, just go. I
saw that problem. Even in Diamond, I had that problem.
Just go. Right? You when you were not sure if you chose the right angle, the time to learn and decide is in VOD review afterwards. That's your job. I'm not saying
knowledge, man. It's like,
yes, but you did a good job. You did a good job. When you were riffing, you did a great job. Like, I'm going to be honest, your strength today was your position easily. Easily your strength. Easily your strength today. You were a very strategic player. You honestly outpositioned every DPS in the lobby both games you played. So, yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that. And if you're, I encourage you to think between each fight about where you need to be. But basically, here's the thing. I'm not saying don't think at all. I'm saying give yourself a timer. A couple seconds to think and then move. A couple seconds to think and then move. And then evaluate, VOD review, take some feedback for yourself, and then do it again. You're riffing while you were thinking mid-fight about how you could move or how you could respond to 2v1s was really good. Because your instincts you've worked really hard at your positioning, and it shows. You've earned it. Keep it up.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions besides that?
No. That's all I got.
All right, mate.
Wow.